Your business image: look successful, carry yourself with dignity. Chapter 1. Handle yourself, never let MCU sweat. Business image. I was watching that hippy-dippy guy of cryptocurrency company FSX. They were trashing him on CNBC. You got this guy who is kind of fat, has long hair, looks dirty, seems effeminate, wearing shorts and a t-shirt, who just got caught stealing billions of dollars. What do you expect when you give your money to a guy like this to invest? They think he is protected because he donated $40 million to the Democratic Party. The term business image is an oxymoron because all smart people in business know that business is about relationships, so nobody is looking for someone with an image like a facade is an image. They're looking for the real heart and soul of a person. A venture capitalist was telling me that he lets everybody come in with their polished PowerPoint presentation that they practiced all last night, for then when they get that over with, he talks to them one-on-one. He's looking for the real person, not the polished one who just did a memorized song and dance routine, but what the person is really like, answering questions off the top of his or her head. This is more revealing than any canned presentation. People want people who can think on their feet, have alternative plans, or can make them up because things rarely go according to plan. Venture capitalists say they are looking for somebody with heart and soul who they can work with, who knows how to be sociable and be a team player. I'm not saying business image is bad, but make being real a part of your business image, because there is a protocol for business image in business, a professional standard, so to speak. You speak in proper English, you have a good vocabulary, you can write well without making lots of mistakes, you wear a suit and tie, you act conservatively, and you don't mess around like you're with your buds at the bar, even if you're with a bunch of men. People expect a professional demeanor, which means restraint. I saw two junior executive guys at some business social function start posing like musclemen. I don't know exactly what they were doing, I think it was insecurity on their part, but it looked out of place in amongst these older guys, and some complained. The boss had to chew them out to set them straight. Just because they were all there drinking at this social function did not give them the right to start acting like macho clowns. This is business image, always acting with that professional, unemotional air. Professional is another word for safe. You're always the same, focused on function, never emotional, never personable to the point of socializing. You're there to do a job. That's a professional attitude. You talk to co-workers and customers, but it's only small talk. It's never deep, never controversial, never personal, and never puts anyone on the spot or embarrasses them. If you go to Japan, you'll see that they have a hierarchy all set up. Junior officers are always deferential to the older guys. Over here, we don't have that system formally. We like to say we're a meritocracy, promotions are based on merit, but the truth is that we got the old boys network here too. If the younger guys don't give the elders proper respect, the elders, who are the ones with the power, will screw them. They want the respect they feel they're due as the elders, and if they don't get it, they'll think you're an arrogant punk and screw you. Be straight and direct, even to the point of corniness if need be. Never relax enough to be informal. Always have that businesslike, measured sense of professionalism and aloofness. People like that because it's consistent. You're always in your business image character. Somebody did a study of all the fashionably dressed men in the US Congress. They found that these men have a knack of losing elections. The presumption is that if you're spending time grooming yourself, worrying about what you're wearing, you're not focusing on the job at hand, you're frivolous, you're not a great worker. The lesson is, don't overdress. Dress conservatively in neutral business attire. Take care of yourself to look healthy and vital, but go easy on the metrosexual thing. Whatever you do, don't buy the hype about making a razzle-dazzle first impression. Don't come on so strong that you look like a textbook case of Mr. Brown-Nose go-getter. Be more calm and relaxed. Speak through your work. When you meet somebody, don't try to outdo them with a dominant handshake. Just shake their hand normally, look them in the eye for a second or two, then nod. The superior person expects the subordinate to look away first. That's showing deference. If you try to come off like the self-help guru or the guy hawking fitness equipment on shopping TV, people will see through it. It's over the top, not real, phony. Tony Phony doesn't wake up every morning with an electric plug up his ass being passionate about his love of life. It's just a performance. It's not natural to act like an enthusiastic, bubbly phony all the time simply because it's impossible to always be like that, so don't lock yourself into some image that's not you. Be more level-headed. Be a responsible person. Respect everyone. Be polite. Use manners. Don't arrive to appointments late. Return calls. Answer emails promptly. Resolve complaints quickly. Business lunches or functions are about business. Don't be afraid to talk business while you eat. Talk about other things socially, but remember that you're a professional business person. When you go to social functions, expect to be nervous like everybody else. Try to be friendly. Don't do things out of nervousness. Some people get arrogant or overbearing to deal with their nervousness. Never come on too strong. Be relaxed and friendly. If people like you, they'll give you the big contract in due time. They have to check you out first. If you invite someone to lunch, you pay the bill. Business-oriented meals are not for eating. Business social functions are not for drinking. You can always eat or drink later on your own time. You're there to perform and make or cement business contacts. Eat a bit of food, take a little drink, but don't eat like you're hungry or drink like you're an alcoholic. The bottom line is that in a world of phony, ambitious go-getters, don't lose your dignity and be like them. Keep a sense of civility, politeness, and friendliness about yourself. People generally know who's phony and who's real. You'll get further in the long run and won't have to sell your dignity for it. Try hashtag 650.13 or BJ1873 at the library for books about business image. Socialimage.net. ficology.com/rel_business.htm. Association of Image Consultants. 1000 Connecticut Avenue. NW. Number 9. Washington, D.C. 20006. 800-383-8831. AICI.org. Be a gentleman. Be civil, considerate, friendly, and respectful. Make the person you're with feel like they're important. Talk but mostly listen. Simply focus your attention on pleasing him or her. Many minorities are tense when surrounded by members of the majority. Act cordial and don't let it bother you. When in public, shut your beeper off and don't blab too long if others can hear you. Leave enough information in your phone messages. When you have a message on someone's answering service, keep it simple, to the point, leave your name and phone number. Speak slowly enough so people can understand you. If you will be late somewhere, call and tell them. Too early can be just as bad as too late. 5 minutes early is good enough. The best way to deal with unwanted romantic advances is not take the person seriously. Laugh, act dismissive. Remind her you're married or remind her that she's married. If you don't know something, don't live in ignorant bliss, ask questions. Always speak clearly and simply, no fancy words. Don't be vain or act too wise. Don't offer unsolicited advice or correct people on minor points. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Don't eat or drink too much when entertaining. Pray quietly before a meal if you're with a holy roller. Treat people from other countries like people who live here. Don't gossip. Use the terms Ms. or Ma for all females to keep it simple. Treat disabled people as normal. A lot of people don't want to know about your wife, kids, her pregnancy, what you do on the weekend, etc. So go easy about revealing your life unless the other person is sincerely interested. Most people don't want to talk about their lives, so if you talk about your life to them, it makes them feel obligated to open up to you even though they don't want to. Personally, I think the world is too complicated and people too tense for jokes in general. There's too much room for the wrong interpretation. You can be easygoing without cracking jokes. Have a sense of goodwill at work. Help people. Be a good, nice person. Put people at ease by being a friend. You're always judged by your behavior, so act accordingly. Go for win-win cooperation rather than win-lose competition. When meeting someone for the first time, shake their hands normally, not excessively firm as though you're doing a textbook bullshit business champion handshake. Look him in the eye for no more than 3 seconds. Some fools try to stare the other guy down to show they're superior, but this is stupid when you're trying to culture allies. Be easygoing, easy to talk to. Be yourself, not too formal. Try not to get angry, but if someone is a jerk, let them have it, in a polite way, of course. Make alliances, try to build bridges with enemies. Don't be a show-off. Don't criticize anyone in front of others. Don't waste time socializing aimlessly. Be professional at work but use the personal touch. Don't get too physically close to people, thereby invading their personal space. Social skills are everything. Social ineptitude is the key to failure in life. You must be able to work with others. If you make a mistake, either ignore it or apologize, then move on. Everybody sees things. Unless you're a tattletale, keep your mouth shut unless what you saw could endanger other people's lives. If somebody smokes, smells bad, leaves the bathroom dirty, etc., an anonymous note might be the solution. People want respect. When talking to others who seem superior in the status game, always use Mr. and Sir. Only move to first names when the other guy tells you to. If somebody puts you down, give them a rebuff to show you're not a canned yes. Read the Bible constantly for inspiration and to keep a positive headspace. Keep a copy on your desk for appearance sake. Make it look marked up and well read. In the end, show a little bit of consideration to everybody. Try hashtag 395.52 or HF5389 at the library, hashtag 643.7 for entertaining. etiquetteintl.com. Performance anxiety, stage fright. This type of anxiety afflicts musicians, actors, athletes, performing artists, teachers, people making presentations, people taking tests, managers and leaders in business, and anyone who has to speak in public. panic-anxiety.com/performance-anxiety.htm. performanceanxiety.com. performance-anxiety.com. performancecoaching.co.za. performanceinstitute.com. What about critics? Critics belong in one place, your rearview mirror. If you're doing a good job in your soul, following the course you believe is your destiny to do something worthy for humanity, don't listen to anyone but yourself. How you handle giving and getting bad remarks says a lot about you. If you're trying your hardest and do your best to correct the situation as it happens, who cares what anybody else says? Never be embarrassed about what others say. Be embarrassed only if you don't measure up to your own standard. If people criticize you too much relentlessly, you have to think up a way to neutralize them, if you know what I mean. Fight dirt with dirt. The following excerpt from a speech frequently called "The Man in the Arena," given by President Theodore Roosevelt in Paris in 1910, a year after he left office, tells you what to do with critics. Ignore them, live your own life. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds old have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes up short again and again because there is no effort without error and shortcomings, who knows the great devotion, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the high achievement of triumph, and who at worst, if he fails while daring greatly, knows his place shall never be with those timid and cold souls who know neither victory or defeat. Chapter 2. Looking good. Your public image. If you feel good inside, you look good, you will perform better and people will be attracted to you in business and in your personal life. Feeling good is all about a trim, fit body, a youthful, healthy looking face and nice clothes that fit snugly and look good. Don't go for fashion and extravagance, just nice clothes that look good. Grooming books for men and women are at hashtag 646.75 at the library. Health and fitness books are at hashtag 611-613. Beyond that, your tone of voice is very important in the way people judge you. People are always checking you out to see if you're friend or foe. If you have a soft face, a friendly heart and a soft soul, people will like you and this is the key to making it in life. Forget about all that stuff about being a bastard, people prefer to deal with people they like rather than aggressive drill sergeant types. You can be a pleasant person and turn on the toughness only when you have to. To be successful, culture a noble but humble look about yourself. Be a good solid straightforward person. When you speak, try to be calm, communicate facts. I'm a total straight arrow meaning I'm a pleasant, easygoing guy but I never joke with anyone about anything because I know all too well how jokes can be misinterpreted. I'm a good supportive communicator and I do it without trying to be a cute funny guy. That's for immature, insecure 20-year-olds, not for mature adults who've seen punks trying to act cool all their lives. The bottom line about being in the public eye is to remain calm, relaxed, and in control. Don't let them ruffle you or see you sweat. Books about public image in business are at hashtag 659.2 or hum263 at the library. ProfessionalImageDress.com. Image consulting for people who want a makeover. I'm clean, neat, and polite. I don't have to put on airs beyond that, but some people buy into all this image/makeover stuff, so they hire someone to supposedly give them tips on how to be cool, professional and look like an up-and-coming successful winner. Makeovers don't do anything. It's either in your soul or not. Some people take this stuff seriously like what you wear means anything. They're the type of people I stay away from, like some guy I saw on one of them entertainment tabloid shows doing fashion best dressed/worst dressed critiques. Professionalimage.org, resumes, etc. Professionalimagedress.com. Professionalimagement.com. Professionalimagedress.com. Professionalimagesalon.com. Pro-image.com. TheProfessionalimage.net. Association of Image Consultants. 1000, Connecticut Avenue. NW. Number 9. Washington, D.C. 20036. 800-383-8831. info@aici.org. aici.org. colormebeautiful.org. 800 Color Me. Dress for Success info. You must literally dress like a high-class VIP all the time if you want to be taken seriously. I don't go as far as the above statement. It's geared mostly for the one-dimensional, by-the-book types who want to be successful the conventional way, because I've seen successful people in business who have never deviated from jeans and flannel shirts. They were being themselves, giving off the image, I know who I am, take me for what I do, not for what I wear. If you're good and know it, you don't have to follow a dress code, but at the same time, your boss will keep you because of your work but won't promote you to a public, high-profile position because you don't look professional enough. The way you carry yourself and the way you keep your workspace tells other people whether you're leadership material. In the world of business, the game is shirt, tie and suits. Always dress for success if you're serious about it. Keep your work area clean and plain. Get rid of the cute teddy bears, the photographs, the corny inspirational messages, the bowl of candy, etc. This is business, not a warm, homey feeling. If you want to make it big, you have to become the only logical choice for the job. Always dress professionally but relate to the customer's dress code so he feels you're his buddy. If you're selling farm equipment, dress like a farmer. If you're selling hockey gear, wear sportswear, etc. Dress conservatively. Wear clean clothes and clean shoes. Go easy on the jewelry. A man shouldn't wear an earring. A woman shouldn't wear a nose ring, tongue ring, or eyebrow ring. Go easy on the makeup. Be clean. Go easy on perfume or cologne. Trim your fingernails. Wear a neutral color of nail polish. Cut long hair and shave. Women should wear their hair in a conservative style. If you have long hair, tie it back or pull it up for the interview. Body piercing or tattoos still aren't cool in the mainstream world. Use the following checklist in your effort to dress for success. Do I look professional to other people? Does my clothing look casual enough such that people give me dirty looks, kinda like what's he trying to prove? Is your clothing neutral or inappropriately fashionable or provocative for work? Is your clothing clean? Is it too big, too small, too short, too loud, too tight, too baggy? Does your clothing distract people because it's so loud? Is your clothing neat and well maintained? Is your clothing out of date? Do your shoes look nice? Are you well groomed with the short hair and neat look? Does your briefcase look professional or beat up? Dress for Success websites. columbustech.edu/career-connection/attire.htm. dressforsuccess.com. dressforsuccess.org. dressforsuccess.org. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/dress_for_success_worldwide. etiquettepro.com/dressing.htm. Men's grooming. askmen.com. askmen.com/fashion/index.html, fashion for men. How to tie a necktie knot.com. men's-fashion-tips.com. men.style.com. mentodayonline.com.